So Venomiotismon went this way. I wonder if this is just going to lead into Limit Valley, potentially. What's down that way? Does that just loop back around? Oh, it's a dig spot. Interesting. But where does this go, then? I don't even know if I have a digging Digimon with me anymore. I'm really sick and tired of all these fast Digimon. Please don't cyberbully my Vmon. Death! I'm sorry? Yo, that's a cool animation. That was cool, and by cool, I mean not cool at all. Well, guess I'm using a revive on my boy Baraimon, who is gonna max out level-wise in like 6 levels, and I still am, as far as I'm aware, nowhere close to getting it. Don't you dare get death again, I'll be so mad. I hate everything. This game sucks! I'm going back to playing Dawn and Dusk. Please get a turn. Please get a turn. What? Don't you freaking dare. Thank you. Die. Man, I don't even remember what can inflict death in Dawn and Dusk. I feel like it almost never comes up. But boy, howdy, it sure came up twice right there. I wish Vmon had enough friendship already so I could use a Beachmon. Yo, Limit Valley! Better hope we don't run into Grimmon. Limit Valley card, not the port key. Please let me find some Geo Gray. Ooh, Airdramon, hello. I don't even know what tree you're a part of. Fatal Tornado. All right, well, I'm just whipping out the big moves. If we could find Baraimon, I would love to find Baraimon to fight to try and get his ultimate thing here. This seems like a place that Baraimon could be. You know, some flying and some dragon Digimon I would expect to see here. Got something from Airdramon. Dead end. Would love to see anything in Geo Greymon's line so we could get Rise Greymon unlocked. That'd be swell. Normally you have to take the upper path here in Dawn and Dusk to actually progress to the end of the area, but this right here was not in Dawn and Dusk. I don't think there was a key gate like this in Dawn and Dusk. Glad I came down here first. Chaos, I got Tales of Arise for Christmas. Any tips? Assassin and Ultratech, welcome to stream, by the way. New chatters, hello. Any tips for Tales of Arise? Just, like, have a fun time, dude, pretty much. Like Nightmare said. It's been a while since I played. I can't remember anything specific about it to be like, oh yeah, you should do this or whatnot. But, like, it's just a really fun game, and I think its tutorials and, like, teaching of how to play the game is really good. Don't get too frustrated if some of the early game bosses get on your nerves. I think I remember specifically there were 2 bosses, like early game bosses, that I thought were really lamely balanced. And I was like, I hope this isn't a trend of the bosses being, like, way more difficult than everything else in the game around them. But after that second annoying boss passed, like, the difficulty of the game really ironed out really well. And it was only, like, the 2 bosses that annoyed me. So, you know, if you have a similar... Yo, we need Angemon. If you have a similar experience where you're like, wow, that boss I just fought felt, like, really annoying, it'll pass. It'll pass. It's only, like, 2 of the early game bosses. I hate you, Angemon. Still need to do the post-game for Rise. How do I get the cameo boss without spoiling who they are? There is a post-game dungeon. When you do the post-game dungeon, you will encounter all of the cameo battles during it. To do the post-game dungeon, I don't remember exactly, but I think to do the post-game dungeon, you have to do all of the side quests that have to do with the 4 spirits. Afrit, Undine, Sylph, and Gnome, which you can just find by, like, if you just explore, you'll run into them. But the cameo battles are in a post-game dungeon that I think is after those 4 spirits side quests. If I remember right. Again, it's been a minute. Can you please just do 69 damage once? Don't hit me. Thank you. This Wolf Claw is very overkill, but I like that animation. I love the lines across the screen on the borders. Got something there. Still not running into the Digimon that I want. The level tree, the evolution tree system is really neat, and I do like it. But if I end up getting Geogreymon and Baraimon to max level and I still don't have their ultimate slabs, and it's not because of, like, it'll be one thing if I run into the Digimon that can give it to me and I'm just getting unlucky and I need to grind them a bit, that'll be fun. But if I get them to max level and I still have not even found the Digimon to beat up to get their plates, I'm gonna get pretty annoyed. Hey, like, the coloring changed a little bit. I was talking about this earlier. They do still do that in this game. This is where Grimmon normally is. When you play Dawn and Dusk, one of the first big story moments. Oh, there's some erasers here. Okay. Hit me with another save. I think this is probably... How much do you need? You're at 86? Man, part of me really wants to grind out Magnamon here. And I do want to see more of the Digimon around here. Ooh, Raptordramon and Repamon and Peckmon. Interesting. I should have done Winning Punch for Raptordramon. Winning Punch might have gotten the KO there on Peckmon as well. We'll be able to kill Peckmon before he gets a turn at least. Ambush Crunch. That's a move and a half. Look at all those animations. That's how you know it's deadly. I would really, really like to get Magnamon before doing this next bit. Love this music. Might download this game. It's pretty fun. I'd recommend. I've been having a good time with it. Nice. Wolf Claw for the win. Didn't even get any drops. I wonder if I go back... 87. I wonder if I go back now that a day or two has passed in the farm. I wonder if I go back to the farm and put Veemon back in and talk to him again. Will he get friendship again, Wolfen? Will that work like that? Or can you only do that like once until you do... I don't know what you would need to do different after that. I'm also not running into any of the dragons I need. It takes about 2 days for friendship talk to reset. Okay, I think it's been 2 days. So... it means we're just gonna have to, like, do backtracking, basically. But, I mean, this was a really quick run from Register Jungle's port to here. So, that shouldn't be a problem. I wish Weregarurumon had a triple hit. I don't get the whole wiping the screen back and forth. I'm not sure if it could get people disoriented. I don't know what you're talking about. Wiping the screen back and forth? I don't understand. Hey, Guillemon, die. Ba-da-ba. Talking about the screen moving during battle? I don't see how it could disorient people at all. This is a... hey, Pandamon. This is a turn-based game. You mean how it's moving to the left and into the right? How is this going to be disorienting in the slightest? Do you... when you play a video game, do you need it to be a still image at all times for you to be able to focus on it? Just about any other video game you play of all time, unless it's like a visual novel, is gonna have more movement than this. I don't understand. It's slowly going back and forth. I don't understand how that could disorient anyone. Gigaclaw, welcome to stream. You've come with a question, I've come with an answer. Yo, big 6 damage. I haven't been able to get a decent emulator for PS2 to work. Have you considered getting a legitimate PlayStation 2? And using that? If for some reason you couldn't get a legitimate PlayStation 2. What's the name of the one I use? PCSX2, which I don't use. I actually use my legit PlayStation 47, which is able to emulate every PlayStation ever. I'd recommend that one. Yeah, PCSX2. That's it. Alright, heal me. Still remember how you used Chromon in Digimon Dusk? I don't. When was my Dusk playthrough? That was ages ago. I have no memory of whatever you're referring to. I used a Chromon in that playthrough? News to me. Alright, please, Vmon, it's been a couple of days. Let me put you back in here and then give me friendship. $89. Taking a liking to the name Vmon, yeah. 100, let's go! It's just that, dude, getting friendship is child's play in this game. I found that one and I can't get it to work. I don't really think there are any other options. PCSX2 is like the only... That's the only PS2 emulator you're gonna find that like works well at all. To my knowledge. Sorry to say. Cass, what emulator are you using for this game? My legitimate Nintendo 3DS. Which I have affectionately nicknamed Melon DS. No relation to anything else that might be called Melon DS. Dude, I can't believe we've already gotten Magnamon. Let's go. Max level 50! Behold your boy! Magnamon! Look at his defense stat. Yeah, it is 163. That's pretty hefty. It nearly doubled. I can't wait to turn this thing into a giant sea snack. Yep, there it is. We already have Giga Seedramon's plate, don't we? I just don't have Magnamon's warp, I guess? Because I thought we already had his plates. Let me check. Let's find out. Oh no, we don't have his plate. We have the warp, actually. Okay, so hopefully we find some underwater enemies to fight at some point where we can get the Seedramon. We can run into some Seedramon line Digimon. I assume at some point we'll be able to fight Mega Seedramon or Waru Seedramon or something. Probably Mega. We'd need Mega Seedramon, I think. And he'd be able to drop the plate we need. That is my hope. Alright, cool. Well, that took us straight to having a second ultimate, which is great. And Ebidramon is making his way to ultimate. As is Woodmon. When do you digivolve at your max, right? You have to get to 34? Yeah. You two need the plates, which I really hope I get soon, or I'm going to start getting a little annoyed by that gameplay mechanic. You just have to get to level 30, and you're already at 18, so you're getting there. Alright, let's get back over to Limit Valley and see what these erasers are up to. We got about 25 minutes left in stream, so we can probably finish up whatever's going on in Limit Valley, proceed the story a bit, and then we'll see how much time we have left and probably get pretty close to wrapping up stream at that point. I wish when you entered an area, the little text at the bottom didn't, like, if you start moving, it immediately stops. I wish that it just went through even if you started moving and then stopped after it, like, finished going through. It, like, faded away. I like that better. It's so nice to actually be fighting with 3 Digimon again instead of 2 Digimon and Vmon. Oh my goodness. That hurt my feelings. Please don't ever do that again. It's fine. Magnemon's level 1. He's gonna shoot up in levels really fast, and that'll fix his stats. Ah, yes! Epidramon! My favorite dragon! I do not think Magnemon is gonna be able to kill you in one moment of hope. Oh, he still has no good moves. Rip. Definitely need Magnemon to level up. We're still... I spoke too soon. We're still only fighting with 2 Digimon. Don't you dare. Okay. I would have been livid. I would have shouted very loudly. Who's your favorite Digimon human character from the anime series? We talked about this the other day. Not like my favorite character or anything, but I'm really not that into the anime. Especially because I haven't watched any of the Digimon animes in so long. I'm really like... I definitely started as a Digimon fan because of the anime, because I watched it when I was young, but like... I'm a Digimon fan almost solely for the video games at this point. So like, my memory is a bit fuzzy on them because I haven't watched them in ages, but I mean, my answer is probably Takuya from Frontier. I remember him being a pretty good protagonist and whatnot. And Frontier was my favorite. Ow. To be fair, where Garurumon is equal to a team of 3 at the moment, you know, you make a good point. You really do be. Behold, twin scissors. Nice crit, nice crit. 420, blaze it. Magnemon might actually be able to get a kill now. Let's go. Power Shine. Now there's a move. Let's go. 40, 60. 60 is a bit expensive, but 40 effect, don't mind if I do. You love to see it. Now Magnemon starts to pop off. By the time he hits like level 20, he'll be on par with all the others. We've got quite a few plates to work with as well, which is nice. All right, hit me with a save again. 2 ultimates and a shrimp. We can't possibly lose.